Alright, now just the simplest dihybrid cross we can do. So let's imagine you're given a question where it shows the parents are both heterozygous for two traits. You know it's two traits because we have R for one trait and Y for another. So R for your allele. Big R is dominant for round seed. Little r is recessive for wrinkled. This trait is seed shape. Y, big Y is dominant for yellow seeds. This is seed color. Little y is recessive for green. So we know the traits. We're going to need to come to back to this after we do the cross. So here we're going to need 16 squares, and we're going to need to figure out what each parent can give. If they're heterozygous for both traits, then you have to FOIL, and this parent, they have to give an R and a Y, so they can give a big R, big Y, big R, little y, little r, big Y, or little r, little y. And the other parent is the same. Let's do them in a different color. So we have big R, big Y, little y. And we're going to FOIL them the same way. You're coming up with every possible combination of R's and Y's you can. So let's do big R, big Y, big R, little y, little r, big Y, little r, little y. Now pause. Well, let's do the top row, and then I'm going to have you pause the video and finish. So we're going to do this the same way, where you bring the R and Y across. Big R, big Y, big R. I'm leaving room for the other R and Y. And then we bring this one down. Big R, big Y. Bring this one down. Big R, little y, little r, big Y, little r, little y. Now pause the video and finish the square and start the video back up. Alright, so this is what your finished chart should look like. If we go back and look at this, we're going to come up with the possible combinations for dominant and recessive traits that offspring can have. So they can either be dominant for both. Let me use a different color so that we don't get confused. Dominant would mean round and yellow. So they have to have at least one round or one big R and one big Y. So we're going to count how many we have. Big R, big Y is what we're looking for. And we have 9. Then we're going to do dominant for big R. Dominant, which is big R. and recessive, which means you have to have 2 little y's. Alright, so we're going to be dominant, big R, so we're going to be round and yellow. We have to have 2 little y's, so at least 1 big R and 2 little y's. I'm going to put squares. 1, 2, 3. Then we need recessive for R's, dominant for Y, so we only need 1 big Y, but we need both little big R's. And let's do a triangle here, here, and here. There's 3 more. And last but not least, you have to be recessive for R's and recessive for Y's. And there's only 1. So each of these numbers is out of a total of 16. But a lot of times you'll see it written as a 9 to 3 to 3 to 1 ratio. If you see this ratio, you know both parents are heterozygous. If you know both parents are heterozygous and it's for both traits, you know this is your end ratio. So that will be it for this one. Let me know if you have more questions. I'll make more videos for you.